Hey folks, Robert here, Fort Creek Ranch. I'm setting posts for the next couple of days. Most guys, they probably have a four-wheeler or side-by-side or something. They can just drive in a straight line and put their posts in. Thought I'd show you how I put posts in, and they come out pretty straight. So what I do is I'll turn you around here. All right, we're situated. So what I do, you can see they're, not perfectly straight, but they're pretty good. I don't know if you can see all those. There's about 5 or 6 in a row there. But I'm looking at that white post. I hope you can see it. So what I do is I stand in front of this sucker and put my back to it, and I take 14 steps. 1, and the whole time I'm staring at that white post and walking directly to it. So let me put in a post here real quick. We get up there, we'll turn around and check them out. And I go 14 steps, and that's, I don't know, about 45 feet, 40 feet, somewhere around there. And that's plenty. These Dexters, I've found that on these posts, I used to put them down here, the third one down, and the young ones, they just hop right over it. So I have to put them in the very top one, and I've got a hot enough line. It's 15,000 volts. That if they don't want to touch it. If it's too low, they know they can jump over it and not touch it. So it's like Joel Salatin said, always air high when you're running cattle, and on pigs, air low, because their nose is to the ground. Basically, you want it about nose height, your line. All right, another post, 14 steps. That works out pretty good. I think we're going to be about 14 from the end here. I think it's close enough. So we'll turn back around, and you can see they're not perfect, but they're plenty good enough. And I don't have a side-by-side or a four-wheeler. I'd like to have one. I'll get one at some point, but that'll be in the future. But this is what this is, I don't think a lot of cows would like this. This is what we're working with. I mean, that's a lot of very mature, just a ton of that. Buttercup, tall fescue, clover. There's some, why can't I think of it? Because I'm on the spot. Kentucky bluegrass. I know what this is, but I can't think of it right now. But they eat that. Blackberries. They'll trample that down. Here's some Johnson grass. They love that. If there was a lot of this, a big stand of this Johnson grass, I'd wait till it was taller. But a little bit ain't gonna kill them. But anyhow, there you go. That's how I set posts. I'd set them all the way down through there. And this is 2 days worth, because I'm, just in case I get called out of town. I might as well set them up for 2 days. I want to do daily moves, but we'll let them. I need to move kind of quick over this anyway, because it's still the spring flush, even though it don't look like that spring flush happened out here. But I'm confident next year it'll be a different story. So I've got 1, 2, 3 moves in this strip, and then I'll go down there. There's 1 move across there, so that's 8 days. And behind them trees is an old corral I'm gonna fix up and make good again. And there's at least a day in there. And then up there by that old hay wagon, there's probably 1 day. So that's 10 days right there. And then I still got that whole area. I'm trying to avoid that where that buttercup field is until summer, like the drought. And I'm gonna unroll a bunch of hay and let them feed on hay out there. I'm gonna try to find some good quality hay and unroll it for them in daily moves and let them stomp it. You know, I'm gonna run them real tight. I know I only got 4 cows, but 3 cows and a bull now, but I'm gonna try to run them tight and you know, see what happens. See if we can do the Greg Judy mob grazing on a real small scale. And of course I'll video it and let you know, see how it goes. But I've already run through all this up here, and by the time I get through that, I think I have 3 weeks worth, and that would put me a little over a month, and I can start all the way back up at the top. And I'll instead of running across the pasture, I'll run the opposite direction with them in rectangles, just to change it up a bit. All right, well, you all have a good one. Take care.